Hey everyone, it's Tom Batman Ziegelbauer. Wanted to give you some first impressions on the new Path of Exile 2 before starting out another stream here. Um, I'm playing a witch character and mainly a elemental witch type of a build right now. I'm pulling on my experience from playing Path of Exile 1 for almost 10 years. I'll get straight to the point. This game is way harder than I thought it would be. I was talking it over with my wife and things like that, and I think while it seems like there's definitely it's more fleshed out, there's more content. I'm playing WSAD in terms of movement and things like that. It kicks my butt over and over and over. It's unlike PoE 1 where you could go in and, especially after playing it for a while, that might be the case here. I'm just trying to figure out like what builds work, what synergistic types of support gems are there. Um, just general going through the campaign here, and I took a break. I'm at the end of Act 1 at this point. Um, I found that even just going through the normal world of that, oh, and we just disconnected. Interesting. Um, Going through the normal um, part of the campaign, going from city to city and things like that, that I have um, you have to fight the things that are around you. Before it was run through the map, avoid everything, because you could basically um, run faster than most of the monsters in the game. You weren't so concerned about a lot of the trash mobs and those types of things. You would just run from objective to objective to make it through the campaign in order to be able to get to the maps. Not the case here. I think one of the, I guess, couple of tips that I would put out there for people who are new, either to Path of Exile as a whole or this genre, is one, don't get frustrated. You are going to die, and you're going to die a lot. I usually don't in a lot of these games. I have been playing Diablo 4. Sorry about that. Have been playing Diablo 4 a lot, and even some of the top and tougher boss fights, like Lilith, as an example, are kind of a cakewalk for me. Not the case in this, so don't get frustrated. If we can get back in here, there's actually a way in order to be able to, if you're having difficult time fighting the bosses, do it over, do it over, do it over, do it over. And if you feel like you've gotten completely stuck on a particular boss, bypass it, go off somewhere else, do some more of the game, and you can always come back to it later on. That definitely was a strategy in Path of Exile 1, is that you could go through the campaign, maybe get to a different act, and then be so overpower leveled for that fight and fight it, and then get whatever the rewards were there. That's not going to hurt you. The other thing is, if you were traveling from zone to zone and you feel really, really comfortable in the content that you did before, and you go to like a different part of the world map, you can turn back around and then at whatever that entrance is. I believe on a PC it's Control or Shift, and you hit the left click in order to be able to open up that area. It'll come up with another screen, and it'll show you that you can create a new instance of that. Let's see if we can do that here really quick. Um, and this is something that I employed, and not a lot of people know about it. Let's see if we can do this fairly quickly. So we'll just port to town. Before we die. Okay, so there should be a door here. Yep. Clearfell is where I was. No, I was in the Icon Village. So after, let's say we were in Clairfell, as an example. So we'll just go into it really quick and then I'll show you how to reset the instance. And why would you want to reset the instance? Because you're going to fight the same level monsters and they have a chance of dropping loot and gear and those types of things. So why wouldn't you want to do that? So we killed off a couple of things. So now I'm going to come back. I'm going to go back into town. And then if I'm going to try control click. Yep. So here was the one that I was just on, and I can click new. And now it basically resets that area. So I'm in a brand new area here. So like for myself, I picked up a unique, pretty fairly um, early on, and I could just come back and farm an area and gain experience and those types of things in the level characters here that I feel comfortable with. I don't have to do the bosses until I have to or I want to where I feel super comfortable. So this is a really low level um, dungeon at this point, or area at this point. So feels really good going through it. So I could run the area like the mud burrow, the one of the first bosses that you encounter, and run that over and over and over and get super comfortable with that boss fight. So next time I go through with my next character, I could really breeze through that fight the next time I do it. So hopefully this helps. I know that I wanted to go into playing Path of Exile 2 not knowing a lot about it in terms of seeing, okay, here's what all the skill gems are, and here's how the passive skills work against that, and here's how to get them, and here's how to upgrade your gear, all that. I wanted to be a little more fresh because I had played Path of Exile 1 there. So, uh, so was very uh, frustrated, challenged, maybe is a better word. I haven't been challenged, and I think that's one of the dopamine sorts of things about this game is I haven't been challenged in a while in terms of playing games, to be honest. And I'm not like, oh, look at me, but I think if you look across a lot of the streamers that are out there who have come from other games or have played Path of Exile before, they'll say exactly the same thing that they have been challenged to the nth degree on this, and some of those ones, it's good to see them struggle through this as we're all learning the game together. So one is don't get frustrated if you feel like you're way under leveled or whatnot. Go play another class and try that out. See if you like that playstyle a little bit better, or if you really like the theme of what you're playing, go off and do side content. Oh, and that was the final tip. I think there's especially a lot of the big content creators that are out there have gone through and they're just trying to blow through the content as fast as possible. Get from Act 1 into Act 2 as soon as possible. Get from Act 2 to Act 3 and then do it all over again in order to be able to get to the end game and maps. And I know through my playthrough, because I was intentional, I wanted to clear every single area there and see everything that I could. They absolutely missed things that were along the way. I got extra skill points. I think in one of the last areas I got two versus taking whatever period of time in order to be able to level up a level for their particular character. I got two out of doing a side mission there, and was very, very happy about doing that. That happens a lot in Path of Exile 1 as well. And I think after we've been in for a while, there'll be guides in order to say, okay, well, this side area probably isn't worth doing because you're not going to get really great rewards from it, or you're not going to get skill points from it either. So Anyway, hopefully that helps. And always remember, my friends, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. I care about you a bunch. We'll be making more of these tutorial videos. Hope you're having a great day out there, and we'll see all of you soon. Have a great day.